I know how much everybody loves a good unboxing video.
No.
So I came into a little bit of cash. A little bit. And the other day when I was building a table, I needed to do some mortising. So I decided to buy a mortising machine. Just so happens that Grizzly had one on sale for $400. This is the G645, which generally means it's something that they're getting rid of. I think they're slowly phasing out the GO series of tools. The price of everything has gone through the roof. Thanks, Joe Biden.
What?
Or, I'm sorry, let's go, Brandon.
No.
So, this is my, yeah, $404.34. So, I signed up for their stupid, email thing, and I saved $20 or $17 on sales tax. I usually don't buy stuff from Grizzly because I have to pay sales tax on it. I generally will order, I'll order the stuff from Woodcraft, which is basically the same shit. And then, actually Woodcraft is a little better because it's like Powermatic or Jet. But Grizzly's fine. So what we have here, what's in the box? What's in the box? So, instructions. I love instructions. And parts. No, that's the handle. Oh, that might be attached. This is a this is a gas strut for helping raise the thing up. The box. Turn my heater off. The box is actually a little beat up, which I expect. I mean, the thing came on a slow boat from China. And then got brought by UPS. I'm gonna... Alright. This is probably not the right way to do this, but I want to get it on camera. I knew... foam there. I knew what I was getting. Oh, I broke the styrofoam. No big deal. And actually, the machine is packed like that in the box. So if I'd actually opened the box correctly, it would have been laying on its side in the box. As it is here, it's standing up. Now, this thing's actually kind of heavy, so you have to bear with me for a second. That's not a bad move, actually. Take it out that way. I recommend unboxing it that way. Here's another part. Another part. Oh, box of tools. That should be a box of tool bits. It's slathered with Chinese cosmoline, which is to be completely expected. It's just the way they come. I'm going to actually put a pair of gloves on because my days of loving the smell of Chinese cosmoline went away when I bought an SKS. If you know what that reference is to, you're watching the right channel. So what else is in the box? That's it. Perfect. So that's what was in the box. The obligatory plastic strapping. Let's box over here. All right. Now, let's see what's in this little box. I know what's in this little box. It should be mortising bits. So this box, ironically, I took my knife out of my pocket. This is just going to be an unboxing, I think. I don't know, I might put it together, I'm not sure. So these are the bits. I'm Now I should probably make a box to put the bits in. Now these should be chiseled bits with a drill bit in them. This was part of why I bought this thing. And most mortising machines that I looked at actually all come with bits. And why buy the machine if you can't get the bits with it? So, just real quick, like, let's use the bigger one here. Better example. Now, I did the table that I bought this machine to build actually has built. And I did it on my drill press, and I used a chisel, which is perfectly acceptable way to do it. The problem with that is, you know, I'm not going to lie, I'm a bit of a slob. And I wasn't really happy with the way the joints came out. That's why I bought this drill bit, or that's why I bought a mortising machine. That and they're relatively inexpensive. It was $400. So this is how it works. That's how you make a square hole. That's how you make a square hole in wood. Obviously, you can't do it with metal, but it's definitely for wood. That would have been another option. Would be to mill the mortises out using an end mill and like a Bridgeport. But I have neither a Bridgeport. I don't have a Bridgeport. So that was that. So there's three of them: 3/8, 1/4 inch, 3/8, 5/16, and 1/2 inch. They can come bigger. They can. I don't think they come a lot. I don't think they come any smaller than 1/4 inch. Not that I ever noticed. I'm gonna put a pair of gloves on. Hey, look at that! I got a pair of gloves right here. I was fiddling with epoxy earlier today. I should probably put a piece of cardboard down before I wipe this thing off. Nah, hell with it. I just didn't necessarily want Cosmoline all over my bench top, but it is what it is. All right, it's in the bag. So, I'm just going to rip the bag because the bag's already ripped. And look at that beaut, huh? Okay. So, the reason I bought this one is this one was $25 more than, or $50 more than the other one. So they had one on sale. Oh no, I'm sorry. This was $100 more than the other one. The one that they had, the other one that they had, didn't have this cast iron base, and it didn't come. Now I know what this is. It didn't come with this cast iron riser. So my game plan with this particular tool is to make some pretty big stuff with it. As it stands right now, this machine will do, you can fit 4.5 inch piece of stock in it to make a mortise. The other machine, that's all you can do with it. You can only use, the maximum thickness of equipment, the maximum thickness is 4.5 inches. This machine, for an extra $50 or $100, comes with this cast iron riser block. Okay, so you take, if you're going to be doing really thick stuff, up to 6 inches or 6.5 inches, I think, you can you put this riser block in here, and it raises it up. I'm not gonna. I bought it. I have it. And if I'm gonna be doing that type of stuff, I will put it on. You don't want to put the riser block on if you are not doing riser block type of work, because you run out of tool length. You'll run out of tool travel. This looks like it's the tool holder. This is the tool holder that bolts on the back. I actually don't even need the instructions. The back casting here. Now, they should have taken this thing after they ran it through, and after they did the machining on this side, they should have just taken a swipe on this side to clean the casting up. But they didn't. That's the difference between the $400 Grizzly and the $1,000 Powermatic. The Powermatic is probably machined on both sides. But you never know. I've never been overly impressed with anything that comes out of China, mainly because all this stuff usually comes from the same factory or foundry or whatever, and the main difference is the finish of the parts. So this one was $400. They probably sell this overseas someplace in an even more poor condition, or rougher condition, for, you know, $100. The major issue, or the major difference with the vast majority of this type of equipment, is absolutely the fit and finish of the parts to the mating surfaces. You know, how nicely machined are things, blah blah blah. So the base on this looks like it's been roughly surface ground. It's not flaked, but it's definitely surface ground. Actually, this just looks like it was machined. I don't even think they ground it. It doesn't matter a whole lot because this is a woodworking machine. This isn't actually milling machine. I got a bunch more parts here. These look like they're all associated with putting the riser block in, except for that. And that. Just for the hell of it, I'm gonna tip this thing over and see if it's machined threads into the base or it's a nut. My assumption is it's machined threads. Yeah, they machine the threads in. Okay. I have a feeling this thing's going to be really loud. That's another thing. I'm pretty impressed with the stuff I've bought from Grizzly so far. I actually, to be totally honest, I have only ever bought a couple tools from Grizzly. Only because at the time, well, Grizzly actually used to be here in Pennsylvania, and now they were on Williamsport, which was a little bit of a hike, but they had a showroom right here in Pennsylvania, and it was glorious. It was great. If you wanted to go up to the showroom and you wanted to put your dick beaters on something, you absolutely had that opportunity. And one of these days, I will open one of these bags and not poke a hole in the bottom. And they closed it, and it kind of pissed me off that they closed it. Not so much for... It didn't piss me off so much that they closed it. Oh, this has adjustable ways too, which is kind of cool. That's the hold down. This has got a metal guard. So this should be the chuck. Yeah, so that's the chuck, and then that's to hold the chisel. Now it looks like it's just a standard Jacobs chuck. It's a nice little door there. I'm actually gonna not put, like I said, I'm not gonna put this whole thing together right now. I'll make that a different video. I just wanted to unbox it. Just unbox it, take the stuff out of the bags. This is the handle. This has got a shorter handle on it than the bigger machines. The bigger machines have a much beefier handle. If I need a beefier handle, it looks like this is just held together with a roll pin. So I could probably just knock that roll pin out and put a longer handle on it. I don't see that being a necessary evil at this point. It's good and heavy, which is what you want in this type of a piece of equipment. Okay, so maybe I will put it together. Curiosity's getting the better of me now. So I'm going to say... I'm going to say the spring actually goes on the inside there. So that goes like that. Yeah, and that goes like that. And that big Allen wrench that it came with. And it looks like some kind of alignment tool. That's the big Allen wrench. I can already see one thing I'm a little slightly pissy about, and that's the think I may have done this backwards. Yeah, I may have to get the instructions out. May of 2021. That's another thing I gotta mark on here, is the date I bought it. We'll see how it works. I mean, I'm relatively, I've been relatively satisfied with stuff that I bought from Grizzly over the years. Like I said, I bought the yeah, that's so you can change the angle. And so you can get a better or different bite on it. So we're gonna put the gas strut goes on this side here. This is about as big as I thought it was gonna be. I've looked at these in the past. I've looked at them in the past. I never really thought I was gonna need or want one, to be completely honest. But doing the mortise and tenon joinery on that table the other day, kind of, you know, it was like, you know what, man, if you want to play with the big boys, if you want to play with the big boys, then you need to step up the game and make your joinery a little bit nicer. And I talked about it. In my own head this morning on my vlog. You know, I'm never going to be George Nakamura or whatever his name is, ever. George Yakashima, not George Nakashima. His stuff sells for hundreds of thousands of dollars. Like, you can't touch a thing of his that's made in his shop for less. Like, the most cheapest thing in his shop is like a what do you call it? Like a lampshade. You can buy a lamp. You can buy like a lamp and for $1,500, and that's not even actually a lamp. I think it's just a lamp shade. I don't really want to. I don't want to beat on this thing too much. I also don't want too much fucking Chinese never sees on me. So it looks to me like we got a combination of Chinese never sees and yeah, old reliable, and cosmoline. There's definitely cosmoline all over the base. If in doubt, get your chin out. So, you know, part of that theory is, see, there we go. I'm just going to give it a little tap. Look at that. Oh. Alright, just for shits and giggles, let's plug it in. See if it works before I go too much further. Probably should have been the first thing I did. I'm going to make a mistake here, and I'm going to turn it on without. This thing might run real fast. Huh? Wow. It is shockingly quiet. I was expecting it to scream. It didn't scream. Let me make sure it's turning. Oh yeah. Okay. All right. Well, that's going to be it for right now. It looks like that's bent. I don't know what that is. But that is bent. Huh. All right, so I'm going to have to read the directions a little bit here and a little bit there before I go too crazy. Yeah, I'm going to say that's bent. So this thing here's got a bend in it. Now, I don't know. It might supposed to be bent. Maybe. I'm not sure. This is a rack and pinion for the fence. So the fence has a rack and pinion on it. Yeah. Hey, look, that's what that's for. Now, when they put this together, they put it together in a like a for packaging mode. That's why these things are loose. Oh, they lift up. I didn't realize that. Guess I should have read the directions, huh? Ah, good. All right, I was worried that was. So that knob there, you turn it to adjust the your thickness. All right, so that's another thing too, that this table is a lot bigger, and it's cast iron, and it's a lot bigger than the other one. And then this is a hold down. So you put your wood in there. Some Cosmoline remover here, also known as wax and grease remover. I actually have a piece of wood right here I can fuck around with. I don't really want to ruin it, but yeah. I got that shit on me somewhere, guaranteed. Oh, here it is. So you stick that in there. You adjust wherever it is you want to, wherever you want to put your mortises. You adjust in and out. Just in and out. You drop your stop down. So this keeps the wood from lifting up. This has a lot of force on it with the chisel. Oh yeah, we got Cosmoline, or we definitely got Never Seas here somewhere, and that shit's gotta go. Oh, there it is. Anybody knows the joke about Never Seas. That's well greased. That's for damn sure. All right, well, that's it. That's my unboxing of my mortising machine.